This video is about the superhero The Flash, the Barry Allen version published by DC Comics. Specifically, how he started and boosted the Silver Age of comic books, starting with his first appearance in Showcase number 4 in 1956. The Silver Age was from 1956 to 1970. Soon into the Silver Age of comic books, he got his own series, starting with Flash number 105, cover dated March 1959. He was created by writers Robert Kanigher and John Brooke and artist Carmine Infantino. Barry Allen was a police scientist who gained super speed when bathed by chemicals after a shelf of them was struck by lightning. The issue numbering started with issue number 105 as a continuation of the last of the original Flash comic book series, Flash number 104, cover dated February 1949. This was during the golden age of comic books, which was from 1938 to 1956. That original version of the Flash, real name Jay Garrett, got his start in Flash Comics number 1, cover dated January 1940. He was created by writer Gardner Fox and artist Harry Lampert and was a college student who gained superhuman speed and agility through the inhalation of hard water vapors during a lab experiment. The Jay Garrett version of the Flash was soon afterwards featured with the first appearance of the Justice Society of America, the first superhero team in comic books, and conceived by editor Sheldon Mayer and writer Gardner Fox in All-Star Comics number 3. The Barry Allen version of the Flash contributed to the resurrection of superhero teams, starting with his appearance with the Justice League of America in the Brave and Bold number 28, cover dated March 1960. 1961 saw the first appearance of the superhero team, the Fantastic Four, in Fantastic Four number 1, cover dated August 1961, and published by Marvel Comics and created by editor, co-scripter Stan Lee and artist, co-plotter Jack Kirby. The Jay Garrett version of the Flash was resurrected in Flash number 123, cover dated September 1961, as the two were revealed to exist in parallel worlds that their powers enabled them to travel between. Soon, there were entire crossovers between the Justice League of America and the Justice Society of America, starting with Justice League of America number 21, cover dated August 1963. The first appearance of the superhero team, the Avengers, in Avengers number 1, cover dated September 1963, published by Marvel Comics, was created by editor, writer Stan Lee and artist co-plotter Jack Kirby. The publication of comic books can be broken down into 4 ages: the golden, the silver, the bronze, and the modern. The golden age of comic books was from 1938 to 1956 and started with the publication of Action Comics number 1, published by what is now DC Comics, which contained the first appearance of Superman, who was created by writer Jerry Siegel and artist Joe Shuster. During this time period, the popularity of comic books exploded and many different genres were published, such as crime, horror, jungle girls, science fiction, superhero, war, and western, and more. Also during this time period, the interest in superheroes decreased. Plus, towards the end of this time period, concern over content and the imposition of the Self-Censorship Comics Code Authority contributed to the demise of many titles and the toning down of others. The Silver Age of comic books was from 1956 to 1970 and started with the first appearance of the Barry Allen version of The Flash and a resurgence in the popularity of superheroes. The Bronze Age of comic books was from 1970 to 1985 and featured the introduction of darker and more realistic comic books, such as Conan the Barbarian number 1 in 1970, published by Marvel Comics, which was a character created by Robert E. Howard and brought to Marvel by Roy Thomas. The modern age of comic books started in 1985 and continues on through the present day and featured the redesigning of many characters. Creators gained prominence, independent publishers flourished, and large publishers became more commercialized. An example is Crisis on Infinite Earths, a 12-issue miniseries by writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez, and published from 1985 to 1986 by DC Comics. The series featured the deaths of many characters, including the Barry Allen version of The Flash, although he was definitively resurrected much later in the Flash Rebirth 6-issue miniseries that ran from 2008 to 2009. Do you have any suggestions regarding the future of the Barry Allen version of The Flash or any of the many characters in his world? More videos like this one can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention DC Comics playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.